Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the DRich Show, where we talk anything and everything crypto. Now, here's your host, DRich.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the DRich Show. This is DRich, and today is Friday, July 9, 2021. How's everybody doing out there in the universe? I hope that this video finds you all in good health, good spirits, and good energy. So today, folks, I'm kind of excited about this video. I really am, because I got some new information that was tossed my way by the health goat, man. This individual, he continues to drop some bombs on me, and I'm so excited about this new project that he brought my way. And some of the dots that will be connected with some of the other digital assets or cryptocurrencies that we've talked and discussed here on the channel. So I look forward to giving that presentation here shortly regarding that cryptocurrency that he tossed my way. So today, folks, we're also going to be doing a giveaway, so pay attention to that. You actively listen to when I announce it. So if you guys are looking for a giveaway, I want you guys to be ready, on the ready for you to drop me some information so I can see who that winner is today. So anyway, I want to make sure that I acknowledge all of the subscribers who's been here on the journey. I also want to acknowledge the folks that have recently come on board. So I thank you. I appreciate you for helping the channel grow. And collectively here on this channel, we always talk about anything and everything crypto, because as you can see right there here in the left hand corner, we got over 10,809 different cryptos, whether it be NFTs, whether it be DeFi tokens or regular type of cryptocurrencies. You have 381 different crypto exchanges. And then, you know, we got to talk about the dominance, which Bitcoin right now is at 44.9% and Ethereum is at 18% flat. Bitcoin right now is at $33,350.09 there, up 2.7% over the last 24 hours. And number two is Ethereum there, $2,136.05, down overall, but no worries, it's not here nor there, because we're looking at long-term positions. If that is what you like to do, that is what I like to do, because at the end of the day, I have a long-term vision, and this is what I want to continue to preach on, because at the end of the day, sometimes when you get a position, you get out of position, come to find out maybe a month, 2 months later, why did you get out of that position when you know that there was greater value to be had or greater returns to be had? So learn from my mistakes. I've made plenty over the last 3.5, 4 years while investing, whether it be in the traditional market or cryptocurrency. So anyway, Binance Coin BNB is at $313.24, and Cardano still sitting there at number 5, $1.35, and our beloved XRP is at 62 cents, almost 63%, up 1.4% over the last 24. So folks, today, speaking of that giveaway, it will be 100 XRP that I will be sending to someone today. I want to make sure that you are blessed, okay, whoever it may be. So please actively listen to the question that I will ask you, and I will be looking for the appropriate answer. And whoever answers that first will get that 100 XRP sent to them without a doubt. So anyway, Dogecoin is at 22 cents, up 7.7% in the last 24 hours. And then, you got USDC coin, which is a stable coin that is actually gaining momentum, gaining popularity as far as that is concerned. And I do believe this will eradicate or get rid of Tether at some point. That's just me believing that, as we spoke on that just briefly yesterday. And rounding out the number 9 spot, you got Polkadot at $15.51, which we'll also talk briefly about here. And then you got Uniswap at $20.99, rounding out the top 10. And we don't really go further than the top 10, but we do like to look down at the market. You got Link under $20, which is a steal. You still got Theta at $6, and Stellar XLM you got for $1 buying opportunity there. And then VeChain, I like Tron there, and then we got some other ones like Aave, $301. EOS trying to push back over $4 there. And then I wanted to look at Algorand. It's 92 cents. Great buying opportunity there, under $1. We briefly discussed Neo yesterday. IOTA, 84 cents. And I do believe IOTA will be attached to the Flare networks. And I do want to say, I just kind of want to throw it out there. There's only 2 more that can be added to that ecosystem, I believe. And I think IOTA is one and Stronghold is the other. Don't quote me on that. Don't beat me up, because I'm just making, an assumption. Okay, I'm just speculating. And then what I want to make sure that we are also aware of is that HBAR is at 17 cents, folks. Good opportunity to continue to dollar cost average on that one. All right, so do your due diligence when it comes to accumulating and things like that. So anyway, I want to thank the Health Goat, man, for dropping this one on me. And today we're going to be talking about Covalent CQT. All right, if you haven't heard of it, we're going to be talking about it and discussing it today. All right, so one unified API, 1 billion possibilities, and you can join the community, which I have. I gave them a follow there, and you could go ahead and scroll down and look at some of the information that they have as far as they're concerned. I mean, you could do some data ingestion with Python. You could do these trainings, as you can see this young lady did, Natalia there. And then you got these folks working out in different parts of the world, utilizing what they have, you name it. And then there's another individual that has some makeshift weights, but you know what? You got to do what you got to do to stay healthy, to stay fit. And there he is. Look at him. Okay. Got to do what you got to do wherever you got to do it at. All right. That's just the way we got to work. And that's what we're all about. We work when we can work, and find that work when it comes to, our health and things like that. So anyway, I'm going to leave that here in the description so you guys could go ahead and give them a follow. So when new information arrives, okay, you're getting it straight from the horse's mouth. You're not getting it just from some YouTuber or whatever. You're getting it straight from the source. So I want to make sure that I leave it there for you all to, take notice on. So again, I want you guys to see what it's about. Do your due diligence. Do your own research. And again, this is never financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Okay, I can only do the research, and I can only tap into some of the things that are thrown my way. And again, if you guys have any ideas, suggestions, opinions, I'm all open to hearing that. I have like an open door policy, if you ever heard of that, where you can just talk to me about anything, because I'm level-headed, I'm down to earth, and I'm here for you, the people. Okay. Because when we spread the news, we spread the word. This allows other cryptocurrencies to flourish and get recognized, besides your typical ones that people continue to beat a dead horse on. We're not going to do that here. We're going to learn about other stuff and other opportunities that will bring, hopefully, value to our portfolios. So anyway, as you know, I like CoinGecko here a little bit. We got Covalent CQT, right? It's up 0.9%. It's at 43 cents right now. Okay, and let's go ahead and take a peek at it. Right now, it's market cap ranked 414. Okay, you got that market cap 48 million. Okay, so got a low cap right now. Okay, you got that circulating supply right there. Okay, and let's go ahead and scroll down and stuff. Okay, you got tags, you got Avalanche, Near Protocol, Polygon ecosystem, big data, business service infrastructure, business platforms. You got the Binance Smart Chain ecosystem, Polkadot ecosystem, DeFi there, analytics, as well as governance. Okay, so let's just take a peek at it here. Okay, you got a market cap there. Then you got no market cap dominance, no worries. You got over $6 million in trading value, okay? And then you got a 24-hour low and high, which is 37 to 45 cents. And then you got a 7-day low to 7-day high at 33 to 45 cents. And then again, it's the market cap rank at number 414. And folks, you got an all-time high at a $1.65, which is a negative 73.9%. And then that high was on June 23rd, 2021, which was about 16 days ago. And if you know anything about June 23rd, please let me know what that day represents for me. And if you've listened to me, you should know. And whoever gets that answer right, that is the person that will be getting those 100 XRP. So go ahead and leave me a message in the description to what you think June 23rd represents. And then we got an all-time low on July 1st, 2021, which was 7 days ago, 31 cents. So again, folks, do your due diligence, come to that conclusion. If you want to go ahead and put this in your portfolio, I'm not telling you what to do, but I think we're going to find out that this should be added to that portfolio. Here goes some exchanges that it's on: CoinList, OKEX, and then you got KuCoin, which was one of my new favorite platforms. Okay, and you can go ahead and read about Covalent here. Okay, but we want to go to Covalent. We have the white paper, and we're going to go to their website. So there you go. You got the use cases there: taxes, DeFi, NFTs, DAOs, and everything else. So let's go ahead and get into that white paper just briefly. So folks, stay tuned, because we got a long video. I want to make sure that I'm thorough on some of this stuff, because at the end of the day, I want to make sure that we got everything that we need as far as information is concerned, so that we don't skip over it, and we just don't, make this video just a breeze. Okay, so it'll be a lengthy video. I guess they're always lengthy, I guess, but we want to talk about the white paper just briefly. So again, folks, I encourage you all, there's 22 pages, is to send it to your printer, print it out, so that you can go over it yourself like a pamphlet or whatnot. And again, I like to have these things printed out so I can take notes, I can highlight some stuff, and then even if I begin to question, my investment, I want to always go back to, make sure that I re-verify what my investment is, to make sure that I don't FUD myself, okay, or things like that. So I want to make sure that you guys are printing these things out. That's just what I do. You don't have to. You can read it on your phone. You can read it on your desktop. But again, as a side note, I'll always encourage you to print these things out. So anyway, the motivation for Covalent and the white paper: blockchain technologies are ushering in a revolutionary change to traditional internet computing paradigms. And while the internet allow for nearly free and nearly instant transfer of information, blockchains will allow for the nearly free and nearly instant transfers of value, paving the way for native currencies on the World Wide Web. Similar to how the internet disrupted traditional media companies, television networks, newspapers, and radio, blockchain technology will disrupt traditional financial institutions such as banks, loan providers, accounting firms, and so forth. And we have already seen the seeds of this disruption to take root in decentralized finance, which is DeFi projects. And at the same time of this writing, there is more than 50 billion locked in various DeFi protocols, and the rapid adoption of these nascent projects is a testament to how powerful the technology is, and still only a glimpse of what is yet to come. But decentralized finance applications are just the beginning. Smart contracts enable a shift in programming paradigms, allowing the automation of almost everything from legal contracts to the promise of decentralized autonomous organization DAOs, to the proliferation of non-fungible tokens, and so much more. However, in order for these protocols to function properly for the end user, access to timely and accurate deep blockchain data is critical. While blockchain data is purported to be public, deep, granular, and historical blockchain data is prohibitively difficult to access, especially at the speed and detail that modern end users expect from their user experience. The Covalent network solves this problem while maintaining the decentralized ethos of blockchains, ensuring that deep, granular, and historical blockchain data is always accessible, ultimately providing true transparency and visibility into the future of digital assets. So, folks, I'm going to leave it at that, okay? I want you folks to read all of this stuff. You got all of this stuff. You got slow, incomplete data, too niche, and then you got the Covalent solution. And for the past 3 years, the Covalent team has been indexing the entire Ethereum blockchain, including every contract state, every single transaction, every single storage slot, into the Covalent database. Early on, we recognized that the need for access to deep, granular, and historical blockchain data have built a robust system that would supply this data accurately and reliably through a unified API. And due to the team's enterprise background, we pride ourselves in building a product that's enterprise grade, which means reliability and robustness. And this attention to quality has allowed us to sign on significant paying partners with blockchain ecosystem, providing crucial blockchain data to organizations such as Consensus, Scale, Networks, CoinGecko, Ox, Xerion, and Zapper, just to name a few. And multiple enterprise customers are paying for our service, a clear signal from the market that this is deep, granular, and historical data is highly valuable. Despite free services such as Etherscan having achieved product market fit, we are now planning to execute the next phase of Covalent, which is a progressive decentralizations that will enable the Covalent network to be operated by its users and incentivize them appropriately. So you got the Covalent data model. At the core of Covalent's offering is our data model, which is a unified canonical and analytical storage representation of all blockchain data. When blockchain data blocks, transactions, log events, state transitions, trace events, etc., is imported into our data model, it is normalized into a single representation regardless of the source blockchain. So, folks, some good information there, huh? Sounds good to me. But I'm going to let you guys read the rest of the white paper. You got progressive decentralization of the Covalent database, the Covalent network, a virtual global co-op for blockchain data. Okay. You can read all about that. Then you got the Covalent network architecture right there. Okay. You can read all about that. So anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Okay. But I keep saying that, but I'm about to read this. Covalent Query Token, the native digital cryptographic serial utility token. Covalent Query Token CQT is the network access token to the Covalent network, which is designed to play a major role in the functioning of the ecosystem on the Covalent network and intended to be solely used as the primary utility token on the network. CQT is a network access token distributed to a set of validators to fulfill data queries for users of the API. CQT is not intended to be a medium of exchange accepted by the public or a section of the public as payment for goods or services or for the discharge of debt, nor is it designed to or intended to be used by any person as payment for any goods or services whatsoever that are provided outside of the Covalent network. CQT does not in any way represent any shareholding, participation, right, title, or interest of the entities developing the Covalent network and or CQT, any distributor of CQT or sell platform, sell partner, or exchange, their respective affiliates, or any other company, enterprise, or undertaking, nor will CQT entitle token holders to any promise of fees, dividends, revenue, profits, or investment returns, and are not intended to constitute securities in any relevant jurisdiction. CQT may only be utilized on the Covalent network, and ownership of CQT carries no rights expressed or implied other than the right to use CQT as a means to enable usage of and interaction with the Covalent network. So folks, they're not promising anything. But you know what? We kind of know as investors what we're getting into as we continue to read this stuff. Okay, you got the infrastructure currency. You got rewards from indexing, hosting, and serving query requests. Multipliers for meeting the service level agreements. And then you got delegation by the average users, governance, data analytics, app store. And then you got staking and validator. So I believe we will be able to stake this and earn some rewards. That's kind of what I'm getting out of it. So go ahead and continue to read over this. The Covalent Network ecosystem participants. You can read that there. Block specimen producers and so on and so forth. You got indexers there. And let's keep going down. Then you got storage request responders. And then also you have some other stuff here. Query request responders. We can read about that. Then directory service nodes. You can hear my dogs in the background barking. I think somebody or the squirrels are just giving them a hard time today this morning. Other network considerations. Then you got phase plan 4, network decentralization there. And then for the last couple pages, go ahead and read that. But in conclusion, as the adoption of blockchain technologies accelerates, the need for a data infrastructure layer that reliably offers deep, granular, and historical blockchain data will become ever more important. And we have already seen the value of middleware in the traditional markets with segments acquisition by Twilio for $3.2 billion, as well as the $6 billion acquisition of MuleSoft by Salesforce. And the recent adoption of cryptocurrencies by PayPal is a signal that every single company is now discussing a cryptocurrency strategy for their firm. It is our vision that every single fintech company will be using Covalent to access blockchain data, and this white paper serves as a general outline of the network architecture and technology behind the Covalent network, and technology decisions may change in the future. So folks, I'm going to leave that up in the description for you folks to go ahead and go over, read the rest of it, study it, learn it, put it out there in the communities, put it out there on Twitter, let your folks know that there's a new digital asset, which was just recently dropped on us in the last month or so. Okay. So anyway, this is CovalentHQ.com. This is their website. Okay. One unified API, 1 billion possibilities. Covalent provides a unified API, bringing visibility to billions of blockchain data points. So you got Ox here, you got Reef. So SO, if you are listening, you asked me to talk about Reef. Okay, our Reef was better than Ocean. Okay, we're going to look into it because guess what? It's over here connected to Covalent. And then you got XBullion, which we will be talking about here later in the video. And then you got the blockchain supporters: Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, Polygon, Avalanche, Phantom, Elrond, Edgeware, what is that? Moonbeam, Risk, RSK, Near, Polkadot, Stakeware, and Arbitrum. Then you can view all there, which we will also view on the next clip there. So anyway, what is Covalent? What is exactly Covalent? Go ahead and look at this YouTube video here. Check it out and learn about it for yourself. Okay, I'm just only a reporter. I'm only reporting on this, and they could probably describe it a little bit better than I can because this is new information to me. And when you are not really familiar with the product or the cryptocurrency, you want to take some time to kind of digest it, to get familiar with it yourselves. Learn it. I'm going to learn about this one because there's a whole lot to learn of information. The absolute richest blockchain data on the internet. Our vision is to empower the pioneers of tomorrow by providing the richest and most robust data infrastructure for the entire blockchain ecosystem. You got 25 billion rich transactions index, including every transaction since Genesis for 6 blockchains, 200,000 plus smart contracts available with internal data structures for querying 30,000 plus price feeds for fiat and crypto pairs, and 30-second refresh rate. Then you can use the Covalent API to access data, explore, and contribute to the absolute richest blockchain data on the internet. Build using the API, explore the marketplace, create your own API. So if you folks know anything about that, go ahead and pass it on to me. I want to learn how to do all of this stuff. You got NFT dashboards, taxation calculators. Create a use case as well. Okay, you're building a wallet. Aggregate historical balances, positions, P&L across dozens of DeFi protocols to build rich and compelling interfaces for for your users. So you got Chain Guardians there. I think this thing is about to move. Reef uses Covalent to build their DeFi protocol analytics across various liquidity pools. Primary benefits include fast time to marketplaces. NFTX, I mean, you name it, folks, it's ready. Okay, you got Reef there. Again, you got 4 things here. You can go ahead and look for the next use case there. And then you got a one-stop shop for blockchain data. Developers get simple APIs that allow for quick integration in new or existing products. Then you got the token balance, an API called to get ERC20 and NFT token balances currently and historical values in dozens of quote currencies and cryptocurrency logos. Uniswap V2 network assets, historical token holders, log events, and then give me the token balances for this wallet, and you can try it live there, and then that pops up for you to get that information. Choose your blockchain below. You got Ethereum, Polygon, Binance chain there. Okay, I mean, it's looking good so far, isn't it? Okay, API key. Covalent provides a unified API to all assets secured by a blockchain network. You can register, and then you can also go to the API documents. Then let's go ahead and talk about the Block Explorer. You can also see live activity on indexing and querying operations. You can go to the Block Explorer there. Transaction hash, timestamp, type, query fees, and the blockchain there. And then you got the token economics. CQT token is a staking token and government token. So you can read more there. I'm going to go back and read more about this because anytime that there's passive income, especially that DK brought this to my attention, we want to know about staking. We want to know about how to do it, where to go. So my weekend responsibilities for myself is to lock down some of these staking rewards, nodes. People are talking about nodes and things like that. So I want to lock them down. I want to get familiar with where I can earn passive income so that I can present it back to you folks, so that in case there's a bear market or there's a market where things are going bad, here these folks go with all of this morning stuff in the background. So forgive me for the noise. Okay, unexpected. But anyway, we want to make sure that we get staking rewards, we get return on our investment, whether we just leave it there, let it sit, collect passive income. Okay. CQT is now live. Covalent Query token is trading on the leading exchanges. Currently listed on Sushi, Gate.io, FTX, OKEX, CoinList, and KuCoin. And Covalent, the most comprehensive blockchain ecosystem, and our partners, which are over 100 projects building and succeeding with the Covalent API. You got Consensus, CoinGecko, Zerion, Ox, Balancer, Reef. You got Chain there, Frontier, Terra, Starkware, ZeroSwap, all of those there, folks. And then you got their early backers, proud to build the decentralized future of our partners. Okay, you got all of these there. All right, you can view all there. Go ahead and click that there. It will open up for you. And then organize the world's blockchain information with you. We envision a future that is fair and equitable to all data stakeholders, and you can join our mission. So I'm going to sign up for their newsletter there, okay, and I'm going to get all of the information that I can get, because when I get information, I want to put it back out in the universe for you guys to consume. So anyway, let's go ahead and get right up into this. A team that is relentless, deep expertise in finance, blockchains, databases, and distributed systems. And let's go ahead and take a look. We are the only ones to back in this space. We are a 30-person distributor team with over 100 years of cumulative crypto experiences. Okay, you got Anish Swami there, you got Levi All, and then all of these other folks there. So you can go ahead and give them a follow if you like. You got LinkedIn, Twitter, GitHub, and things like that these folks are on. Not too familiar with these folks, but we will be getting familiar with these folks as they continue to put out information. And then again, folks, you got the blockchains that are supported: Avalanche, Binance Smart Chain, Casper Labs, Edgeware, Elrond, Ethereum, Phantom, which we've talked about, Moonbeam, Near, Polkadot, Polygon, Scale, RSK, and Arbitrum. And then you got some partners here. You got over 100 projects building and succeeding with the Covalent API. All right, you got Ox, Alliance Block, ALBT, which is another gem that the health go past my way. Okay, you got Ethereum, Balancer, Chain, CoinGecko, the Cointelegraph, Consensus, Crypto Sheets, Frontier, InstaSwap, IPWE, Loopring, Matic, Polkastar, Reef, Shift, Scale, Staking Rewards, Terra Virtua, Upbots, Zerion, ZeroSwap, plus 80 more. So click that, folks. You can look at that. I'll go in there and click that. Hold on. Meet our backers. You got all of these, which we just discussed on the last slide there. Speak with a product expert. Covalent is built by a smart team of financial analysts, data scientists, blockchain and database engineers passionate about improving and scaling blockchain technologies. And then again, you could go ahead and connect with them. Let's see if they got, what's these 80 plus more? Okay, it won't let me click on it, unfortunately. So anyway, as I said, KuCoin is becoming one of my most favorite exchanges. That's where I go get my Lattice token. That's where I get my Darrow, which is at $6.82. You got Lattice at 73 cents there. You got DAG there at 11 cents. Great accumulator right there. Again, XLM, XDC I like. And then you got CQT at 44, almost 45 cents. So I'm going to go ham on that and make sure that I accumulate this. Just waiting for payday. And we're going to go ahead and load up on that. All right, that's just me. So anyway, what I want to go through, this thing had mixed up. So anyway, as you know, XBullion was introduced to BitTrue, and let's just go back here on this right here. So you see XBullion as I'm circling around it with the mouse here. Okay, and you can go ahead and follow them on Twitter as well. And then XBullion, which is gold. We've talked about this and discussed this on the channel before. Okay, it's at $60.78, up over 24% in the last 24 hours. And we're going to go ahead and take a swirl on this. I wish these guys in the background just come at a different time because people are still sleeping. And, you know, it's actually agitating me right now. So anyway, I'm not going to get agitated because I got to focus up on this video. Okay, and then you got an all-time high, which was $71.33, which was about 6 hours ago. And then you got an all-time low of $49.98, June 22nd, 2021. And let's go ahead and peek at it, right? And then you could go and get it at ZipMex. I don't know about that exchange, but again, it is on BitTrue. So, you know, that's one of my other favorite exchanges that I like. Bullion is a coin that is backed by gold that exists in the real world, essentially making it a tokenized form of real world asset. Gold bullion can be redeemed by using gold tokens, and all gold is audited by Videvo to ensure that the ownership is also legitimate. Okay, so let's see here what I wanted to go over before I move forward. Not a lot of volume, but what I really wanted to point out again, okay, is this chart here. I'm not a chart guy, but I'm not a stupid guy either, okay? But I do see this wick all the way up to $1,500. Okay, this one little wick all the way up to 15, and that was on 5/9 of 2021. And again, when the price of gold is reevaluated, okay, we just went to a tier 1 asset with the Basel III just last month. Okay, the valuation of gold will exceed $10,000 per ounce. That is just my opinion. That is a buffer price. So again, it allows, you know, the institutions that are accumulating gold in their reserve assets as a I don't want to use it as a hedge, but as a buffer. They will need to have these assets to make sure that their balance sheets are secure, safe, and again, if you know they go negative, the gold price will offset that negative balance sheet. Okay, so that's how they're going to cover it, and that's how they're going to move forward when it comes to the price of gold. All right, and then most definitely here's XBullion.io. So let's just go over it real quick because you guys, I think it's important to have this, at the very least, a few of these in your portfolio. I have about 10 to 15 of them, I believe, and I'm just going to hold on to them. Worst case scenario, I don't know, you know, what the value will be, but when I'm looking at that wick, okay, it tells me something is about to happen. Especially when we just heard deadlines given by Elizabeth Warren to the SEC about cryptocurrencies or regulations of cryptocurrencies. Now, before I get into this, let me just go ahead and explain what we are up against. We are up against timelines and deadlines for this new financial infrastructure to be put in place. And again, when you are talking about, you know, the WEF and these folks talking about cyber attacks and all these other things, black swan events, let me make it very clear to you folks. We will have internet blackouts, okay, because there's going to be information that they don't want disseminated to the public when it comes to election audits, okay, when it comes to exposing their corruption for the people to see. And as what we see, folks, they're doing this at lightning speed. They're telling you exactly what they're going to do. But remember, there's always countermeasures in place. There's going to, these plans that they have, that they're introducing to the public, those plans will be thwarted. And let me just also make this very clear. The elite, the globalists, they have no future. Their future is up. Their time is up. And gold, cryptocurrencies, they pose a threat to them, and this is why we see them suppressing the prices. This is why we see them having to probably liquidate their own position to cover their other losses in the traditional markets, because guess what? They've been manipulating these markets for so long that it is time for them to stop the manipulation. Those times are up. And this is why we are seeing them moving at a rapid rate, exposing themselves along the way, waking up the people, waking up the population across the world, whether you be here in the United States, Australia, Canada, wherever, whether you be on left or right, Democrat, Republican, it doesn't matter. The world is waking up to these sick globalist elites, and their time is over. They're done. Okay? They're done. It's just a matter of time. So hold on to your positions. Do not transfer your wealth back to them. Okay? Because that's what they want you to do. They want you to transfer your wealth back to them. They want to scare you out of positions. They want to ban exchanges from here to everywhere. Let me just be making clear. There's no future for them. Okay? We are the new 1%. Okay? So let's just keep it at that. Anyway, XBullion, XBullion.io. You go home, about, how it works, resources, and you can also contact him. All right. The gold ecosystem. Participants are able to access some of the world's largest trading desks for physical LBMA at $9,999 gold bullion without paying additional spreads or ongoing custody fees. And All gold is vaulted, insured, audited, allocated, redeemable, and direct ownership. Is also instantly transferable. Introducing XBullion. You can also go watch their YouTube video. You can also own. XBullion represents direct ownership of physical gold bullion recorded via serial number, while also providing insurance, audits, global liquidity, and effortless transferability. You can also invest. XBullion is an ideal mechanism to invest securely in physical bullion, and by managing a best-in-class insured gold storage solution through a secure blockchain, XBullion is able to provide direct wholesale pricing without charging custody fees. And then you can also transfer XBullion, which is able to be transferred peer-to-peer or traded on various exchanges around the world. And token holders have complete freedom around where, when, and how their allocated gold bullion is transferred on any network or a network that is available 24/7, 365. You can also read more about these ideas, own, invest, and transfer on your own terms there. I'll leave this in the description as well. And benefits of XBullion, XBullion, physical bullion, gold ETFs, gold tokens, and then you got custody fees, 0, up to 100 BPS for physical gold, and gold ETFs up to 40 BPS, and gold tokens up to 100 BPS. Then you got instant global transfers here, check. Allocated and audited, check. And these are variable. And then instant global transfers here for gold tokens, check. Okay, and then also you can trade now there. Get started with XBullion, XBullion Partners, StoneX, Barrett and Company, Jaggers, Thoda, Gold Mines, BDO, Bitrue, Zipmex, Digital X, Malka Amit, and Digital Reserve, Zokyo Labs, Long Hash Ventures, and then you got some of the latest articles there, folks, for you to read. Go over, study this stuff, and then you can read more. Digital Gold Startup Bullion Asset Management raises up US 1.3 million, led by ASX listed Theta, the Business Times, and then you're going to earn interest on gold with Zipmex Zip Up, earn 4.5% there, and XBullion joins Long Hash Ventures in their Algorand Asia Accelerator program. Okay, so anybody calling this a scam? You calling Algorand a scam? You calling Theta a scam? Are you calling Covalent a scam with all of their connections? I don't know. I'm not calling it a scam. I'm calling it an investment opportunity of a lifetime. So if you got maybe 1, 2, just hypothetically, let's just go back to this thing. Okay, I said I have 10 of those, 10 to 15 of those, right? Imagine if that baby goes up to 10,000, 15,000. Okay, all I know is we're set. That's all I know. So anyway, folks, I'm not here to brag. I'm not here to pat myself on the shoulder about things. I just see things a little bit differently. Again, I have a very unorthodox approach. I'm always against conventional wisdom. And guess what? I'm going to say things that may seem a little outlandish, off the cuff, but that is totally fine because, again, I've been more right than I've been wrong, and I'm okay with that. And if you want to criticize me, I'm down with that too, because at the end of the day, we will see. We will see. And in months, as I've gone back over certain digital assets, we've seen price appreciation on a lot of them. And even with DAG, with Lattice, we've gone over that earlier this week just to show you some price action on those. And it is doing total opposite of what the market is doing today. All right. And they are also featured in Bloomberg, the Business Times, FinTech News, News Bitcoin, or News BTC, and Crypto Mode. And you can also subscribe XBullion Gold Report. You can subscribe now. And then you can also stay updated with some of their other news. All right. So, folks, I'm going to leave it at that. Do your own due diligence. Come to your own conclusions. Use discernment and come to the idea that things are about to really drastically change. And as we know, the gold will end the Federal Reserve. It will end all of their corruption. It will end everything, because we're going to go back to sound money. And we are in the midst of the greatest wealth transfer in the history of the world that we've ever seen before. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. And I hope that I'll be able to present you guys with some great buying opportunities, with some new information that is provided by some of the subscribers on the channel. I appreciate all of you. I really do. And you know what? I'm jazzed up because I am excited about this new project. I will be going ham on it. I will be putting it in my portfolio. I will continue to dollar cost average if I need to. And we will come back to some of these projects, 30 days from now, and look at the price appreciation on all of them, just to see if we are on track. Okay. So again, remember to answer the question in the description in regards to June 23rd. And then also want to make sure that you get me your XRP thing so I can send it to you with your tag and things like that. So anyway, guys, have a wonderful weekend. Always do something fun, new, and exciting. Keep your head on a swivel. Continue to prepare yourselves because at the end of the day, we are getting close. I don't have a date. I'm not going to predict anything, but I can almost assure you by September, October, we will be the new 1%. Okay, because I'm looking at it from a different point of view when it comes to everything that is happening around the world. People just letting loose about their plans. Okay, and there's other people fighting with their plans. And you know what? The good guys will always win. The truth will always be revealed. Have a wonderful weekend, folks. I love you. God bless. Take care. And as always, treat everyone with class, dignity, and respect. Bye-bye.